The Young and the Restless reveals that the story becomes increasingly tense as Nick Newman puts himself at the center of a dangerous investigation. Determined to protect Sharon Newman and find the truth, Nick does not hesitate to confront the perpetrators, despite the imminent danger. The episode reveals that Nick's journey is not only to prove Sharon's innocence, but also to expose the evil plot of Ian Ward and Jordan, the people behind this sophisticated manipulation. Nick begins to notice abnormalities in Sharon's behavior. Her hallucinations, memory loss, paranoia, and other symptoms cannot be simply a psychological disorder. With keen observation and perseverance, Nick finds an important clue: Sharon is not simply suffering from a mental illness, but someone has added PCP, a powerful hallucinogen, to her medication. This explains why Sharon has become so out of control and acting strangely. With the help of medical experts and patients, Nick succeeds in proving that Sharon was drugged. However, this is only the beginning of his journey. Nick understands that in order to completely rescue Sharon, he needs to find out the identity of the person behind this plot. Ian Ward, a dangerous character with a history of intrigue, has teamed up with Jordan in an elaborate plan to sabotage Sharon. Initially, neither of them expected Nick to be so involved, but as he begins to put the pieces together, they are surprised. Nick is smart enough to realize Ian and Jordan's involvement, and this makes the two villains unable to stand idly by. Ian and Jordan understand that Nick is a direct threat to their plans. With each step Nick takes, they realize that he is not easily stopped. Plots to eliminate Nick begin to be planned. Ian and Jordan do not hesitate to eliminate anyone who stands in their way, and Nick becomes their number one target. Despite knowing that he is facing grave danger, Nick does not give up. He continues to dig deeper into this conspiracy, searching for evidence and facing the risk of being wiped off the map by Ian and Jordan. But with his love and loyalty to Sharon, Nick is willing to put his life on the line. As Nick gets closer to the truth, Ian and Jordan decide to take action. A plan to assassinate Nick begins to take shape. It could be a staged accident, a surprise attack, or even poisoning. Nick is drawn into a dangerous conflict where he faces two of the most ruthless villains he has ever known. Medical crisis and hope for a miracle. In an inevitable confrontation, Nick is seriously injured. His loved ones, especially Sharon, are faced with the terrifying prospect that Nick may not survive. He was rushed to the hospital in critical condition, and doctors could not guarantee his survival. Sharon felt pain and guilt. She understood that Nick had put his life in danger to save her, and now, she could only pray for him. Nick's loved ones, including the Newman family and friends, gathered around him, hoping for a miracle. Meanwhile, Ian and Jordan seemed to have achieved their goal, but Nick was not completely defeated. With extraordinary determination, he fought to overcome this challenge. Nick was not only a hero in Sharon's eyes, but also a ray of hope in the fight against Ian and Jordan's evil plot. Although things seemed bleak, the next episodes promised to bring unexpected developments. Will Nick wake up and expose Ian and Jordan? Or will his departure push Sharon into a deeper state of despair? The lesson of Nick's story is the power of love and perseverance, even in the face of danger and loss. His love for Sharon is not just a promise, but a powerful force that helps him overcome all difficulties. In the world of conspiracy and betrayal on the young and the restless, Nick Newman has proven that a true hero never gives up, no matter how much the odds are against him. Nick's story is leading the audience to the climax of the series, where love, sacrifice, and courage will directly confront crime and conspiracy. This journey is not only Nick's fight, but also a reminder of the power of unity and trust between people who love each other. Nick begins to suspect that Sharon's unusual behavior is more than just a psychological problem. Symptoms such as hallucinations, memory loss, and paranoia cannot be explained by conventional reasons. With patience and intelligence, Nick discovers that Sharon has been drugged. Someone has been sneaking PCP, a powerful hallucinogen, into her medication. This is a crucial turning point in the story. Nick not only proves that Sharon is the victim of a vicious plot, but also opens up hope for her to restore her honor. But the bigger question is, who did this? And why are they so intent on destroying Sharon? Ian Ward is the man behind it all. With a long history of deceit, Ian is not afraid to use any means to achieve his goals. Together with Jordan, a loyal ally, the two conspire to destroy Sharon's life. But why is Sharon the target? Is she holding a secret that Ian doesn't want to reveal, or is this just part of a larger plan? Ian and Jordan initially thought that drugging Sharon would cause her to lose control, damage her reputation, and possibly eliminate her from the picture. However, they didn't expect Nick to join the fight. His appearance not only disrupted their plans, but also threatened to expose the entire conspiracy. Knowing that his actions would put him in danger, Nick was undeterred. He was determined to find the truth, protect Sharon, and expose the perpetrators. With each new clue he uncovered, Nick got closer to exposing Ian and Jordan. However, he also put himself in their crosshairs. Ian and Jordan couldn't let Nick continue his investigation. They began to devise ruthless plans to eliminate him. A staged accident, a surprise ambush, or even an assassination attempt, all are options for these two villains. But Nick is not easily deterred. He understands that in order to protect the one he loves, he must take risks and confront the dangers that lie ahead. Nick is not only a life partner, but also Sharon's strong moral support. His steadfastness and loyalty help Sharon regain her faith in herself. However, Nick's love for Sharon is more than just a comfort, it is a powerful force that pushes him to the end of the truth, even if the price may be his life. In a fateful confrontation, Nick encounters Jordan and Ian. Tensions escalate as the three face off in a life-or-death game. Despite his mental preparation, Nick is not spared from being seriously injured. Ian and Jordan do not hesitate to carry out their cruel plan. Nick is left in a critical condition between life and death. Nick is rushed to the hospital in critical condition. His loved ones, from the Newman family to his friends, gather around him in the faint hope that he will pull through. Sharon, the person Nick sacrificed everything to protect, is overwhelmed with grief and guilt. She can't help but think that she dragged Nick into this situation. Nick's condition worsens as he falls into a deep coma. The doctors do everything they can to save him, but nothing can be guaranteed. Faced with the prospect of losing her lover, Sharon is determined not to let Nick give up. She stays by his bedside, recounting their memories, hoping that her words can bring him back. While Nick lies motionless in the hospital bed, Ian and Jordan think they have succeeded. However, the truth always has a way of coming out. The evidence Nick collected before he was injured is still there, waiting to be discovered. Nick's family and friends are relentless in their pursuit of justice, and they are determined to expose Ian and Jordan's plot. As the next episodes unfold, the big question is whether Nick will be able to overcome his crisis and return to those who love him? Or will his sacrifice be the motivation for Sharon and the Newman family to continue their fight against evil? Nick Newman's journey is not only a story of a hero protecting the one he loves, but also a reminder of the power of love, loyalty, and resilience. In the conspiratorial world of the young and the restless, Nick has proven that courage and sacrifice can overcome any danger. Viewers will be glued to the screen as the story continues to unfold. Will Nick recover and defeat his dangerous enemies? Or will his story become a tragic tale of love and courage? Whatever the outcome, Nick has carved a heroic image in the hearts of those who love him.